What is going on? It is James back again with another video with no laundry done in the background. So if you're watching this on video, you will see what I'm talking about. If not, enjoy my voice. But we're here to talk about today how to get back into a routine after being sick. This is something that was asked in our Facebook group, and I wanted to kind of give a little breakdown of my 5 things that I think that we should look at when we're coming off of sickness, whether it be the wonderful vid, XYZ, or anything else, right? When you're coming back into not having consistency, and we have been sick, we've been under the weather, we have been sweating profusely, we have not been feeling good. Here's what we want to do. So first and foremost, I'm going to break you down the 5 things that we need to look at, and then a little bit about each, and then we'll roll. So as far as the 5 things I think that we need to look at when we are coming off of being sick, I think first and foremost, it's hydration. Second, it's mobility. Actually, these are not in order right here. So here's the 5, and then we'll go through them in order. Hydration, mobility, movement, nutrition, and mindset. And for us to go from the, chronologically, the first things that we should look at to the last, let's go over that here. So first, it's going to be mindset. Okay, when we're coming off being sick, it is very easy to be down in the dumps, to be, woe is me, wah, wah, I don't like the way that I look in the mirror, I don't like the way that I look, I don't like the way that I feel in these clothes, I don't like how I feel, and it's a little icky because I have not been consistent since I got sick, and that's cool. But the first thing that we need to do is get out of our own way. Okay, what we need to do is step out of the victim mentality. What has happened has happened. We are here now, and it is time to Roger Dodger get pushing. So, what can we do to do this? First and foremost, we could jump into a gratitude practice, right? Jot down 3 things, 3 people, reach out to some peeps, or start just a daily gratitude practice until we get to a place where we have controlled the mind. Mindset is overwhelmingly important. You need to make a decision in your head that this is where it stops, this is where it ends, and you are jumping in and moving forward. What has happened in the past is not coming back. We should not stress about it. Well, I would recommend that you don't stress about it, because every time that I stress about the past, it just pisses me off. And there's nothing that I can do to bring it back. So all we can do is take that and take those lessons and push forward. So second thing after we get our mind right is going to be movement. You just need to move that ass. Just move that ass. One step at a time, move that little tush. Get it rocking, get it popping, left in front of right. Get that step count up. I promise you, if you went 5,000 to 7,000 steps after you were sick, you're going to be in a better spot. If you can push between 10,000 and 15,000, even better. But we just need movement. Doesn't mean that you need to go sling weights, although that's my preferred method of exercise. Slinging a barbell or slinging kettlebells, you know what it is. But movement, we just need to move that ass. One step in front of the other, 1 foot in front of the other, left in front of right. Let's get it rocking. No need to do anything else here. Just need to get moving, right? Lock in 2 days of movement, then lock in 3 days of movement. Get to 7 days of movement before we start ramping it up too crazy, right? Unless we got a show or we got a competition or what have you. Just get that ass moving. The easiest, lowest hanging fruit movement is just walking. Just get that booty moving. 1 step at a time. You got it, I promise. So it's mindset, then it's movement. Then let's talk about hydration. If you were under the weather, you were probably underhydrated as well. We are probably dehydrated, as they would say. We are probably a little bit shrivelly. We are probably not in the space that we need to be. If you feel that you're dehydrated in your mouth, that's a lag measure. That's not a lead measure. You've been dehydrated for longer than you think you have. If you're like, I need some water. No, what you need is some more salt, and you need some more electrolytes, and you needed water 2 days ago, okay? Not today, but go ahead and start drinking that water. Hydration is going to be overwhelmingly important. Hydration is more than just water, though, okay? We're talking about electrolytes, we're talking about micronutrients, we're talking about also eating food that has water in it, okay? Fruit, a lot of water. Veggies, a lot of water. Get after it. Hydration is more than just your jug, your gallon a day. I promise. Get more hydration. You will feel better. We've got mindset. You got to choose that this is where it stops and you're moving forward. You got to get more movement, move that ass, and you got to hydrate a little bit. What's next? Nutrition. All right. So on the nutrition side, really, this is something that I kind of communicate to all my clients, and this is what I would communicate to anybody else here too. On the nutrition side, it is literally prioritization of protein. Okay, get some calories in. Right. If you've never tracked anything, try to eat more protein. Maybe that looks like protein snacks in between meals. Maybe that looks at prioritization of protein. That looks like prioritization of protein at meals. Maybe that looks like you get some Prestige Labs protein powder and you start cranking on that in between meals. Maybe it looks like you don't do that. You get a protein bar, protein snacks, or whatever the hell. But it does look like you getting back on the path to eating balanced meals to the best of your ability. I understand that time is of the essence, and time can be an issue, and so can access. So just get eating and prioritizing protein. That would be the first thing that I get back. Start eating more, right? Most people don't eat too much while they're sick. So we've got mindset, right? Then we've got some movement. Then we have hydration, and now we've got nutrition. And the last thing here is mobility, right? If you were dehydrated, if you were under eating, if you were sedentary, you were probably more stiff than you think you were. You're probably way more stiff than you think you are, right? Your shoulders are probably rolled forward. You probably look like you've been typing on the computer or driving with your shoulder forward and rolling that way. Get some openers. Get some brachiating. Hang from a pull-up bar, right? Do some down dog, cat-cow. Do some yoga. Do some ROMWOD, GOWOD mobility. Hell, I don't know. Do a piriformis stretch. Anything to get that moving, right? Some mobility, 5 to 10 minutes a day for the 7 days that are after you being sick would be a great place to start. And also, honestly, you should be doing more mobility than any of us think we should be. So get on that. So to recap, we've got 5 places we need to look at. And this should really be something that we can implement day one when we're not sick. Some of these we can implement while we're sick, right? You got mindset, right? You need to get your mind right. You got movement. You got to move that ass, right? Okay, we got hydration, right? Because you need to drink water and you need to be hydrated. Then we've got nutrition with the prioritization of protein, and then we have mobility, right? If you can do those 5 things, right, for 5 to 30 minutes a day, 7 days after you're sick, you'll be in a great spot. Great spot. That is all for today. I want to keep it under 10 minutes. If there's anything else that you'd like to hear me speak about, talk about, give tips on, you hate this, you love this, I would love your feedback. I only do this to provide as much value as I can to the people that are listening to this in the group and otherwise. And so if there's anything that you want to hear, please let me know. And if you hate it, let me know. And if you don't hate it, give me some reviews, some stars up, or, just stop listening. Up to you. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and hope this helped. Peace.